Hi guys. Today I'm gonna sort through my books. That being said, I'm just gonna organize them because my bookshelf is a mess and I don't know where anything is. I just want to sort through everything, see what's there, see what I want to read, and make it look a little prettier and make sure I can actually see what I have and what my options are. So these are books that I've lent from other people, so I'm gonna give them back. I'm gonna keep them in a separate place. Then we have all the books I haven't read. Then we have the books I have read. Then we have non-fiction. And then we have sort of middle grade books, like stuff that I think most of which I've read before in its entirety, and they just remind me of my childhood. And yeah, let's put all this stuff back on the shelf. I need to sort through that pile especially and sort it into categories because that's just too much. But yeah, and probably these two into like genres and stuff. I'm going to put these up on the shelf. I don't think I'm going to sort them by genre necessarily. What can I talk? By genre necessarily, because it's something I need to deal with anyway, like thinking about what I'm going to get rid of and what I'm going to keep and stuff. So I'm just going to put them up on the shelf and maybe sort them a little bit by something. I don't know yet. But yeah. To the last and biggest pile, that is the books I haven't read yet. I'm gonna sort them by genre and then maybe by like sort of, you know, middle grade, YA, adults, whatever. But I think most of them are gonna be middle grade or YA anyway. So we'll see. As it turns out, it's harder than expected to categorize all of these. So this is contemporary, and most of it is YA contemporary. This is science fiction, but it's like children or teens science fiction. This is fantasy. This is like thrillers and crime stuff. And then this is like, I think this is historical fiction. And then this I really didn't know, so I just put it here. But yeah, that's what we're working with. And now all of that needs to go into the remaining two cupboards. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I might do a shelf tour that's super detailed where I'm going to show you every book at some point, but right now I'm exhausted and I have a headache, so I'm just going to show you the end result of how I sorted my bookshelf. Okay, so this is the overview of what we have, and at the top shelf again we have the stuff I've already read. So I have fantasy with like Percy Jackson, some Harry Potter books, my other Harry Potter books elsewhere in the house because I share them with my family. More fantasy, sci-fi, then contemporary, We have Shakespeare manga with like a tiny Shakespeare edition, some nonfiction books. On the next shelf we have the sci-fi and the fantasy series, and then we have, I need to turn these around so I can actually read the titles, but this is also sci-fi. Then we have fantasy. This, I don't even know, it feels like a fairy tale type thing. Then we have like historical and a YA book that I couldn't fit in anywhere else. Then we have like more fantasy, fantasy, and then we have historical fiction, from what I understand. This is like crime stuff. I'm kind of lucky that my crime stuff is all too big for my shelf, so I can all just stack them on top of each other. And then we have another 3 like contemporary YA books that also are too big for the shelf standing up. Yeah, and then that's all just contemporary. And then we have the manga, and then these are the books that are not actually my own, and then also not all of them are fiction. I think these aren't, this isn't, this is, I mean, this is sci-fi, and then this also isn't, so. And then we have my middle grade type books that I'm just keeping for myself for like memory's sake. So these are all like contemporary type thingies. And then this is fantasy, and this, yeah, and then this is more sort of YA or like older teens, not necessarily middle grade, I would say. And then we have non-fiction books, so like autobiographies. I apologize. I don't even know what to call this. And then this is like these are actually like political books. Like this is about parliament, this is about sort of political theory, so is this. And then an Oscar Wilde like quote book type thing that I really like. And yeah, this is my shelf. This is what it looks like now. I'm quite happy with it. And then I might declutter, like unhaul stuff. Not really sure. But now I can actually pick books that I want to read more easily because I actually can see what I have. So that's great. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye.